Ladies and gentlemen, this amateur C-class contest is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Once again, introducing both fighters. First, in the blue corner, make some noise for Sufyan Hussain. And his opponent standing across the cage in the red corner, make some noise for Farley.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the senior part of our card here at Combat Challenge. We start with an amateur C-class, about 3 2-minute rounds. Sufyan Hussain fighting out of the blue corner in the black shorts with red trim, and Jake Farley in the black RDX. Farley looking for that single.
Yeah, he's gone straight for the single, but good work from Hussain there with spreading his base and
sprawling out and looking to
defended it, and he's
that's beautiful. Ends up in top position.
Yeah, has he gone straight to mount? No, so half guard at the moment. I thought he might have got the leg through. He's not far from getting it through. It looks like he could get it through. Jake's doing well there, pushing on the hip, pushing on the leg.
Yep.
And he's got himself back to guard.
Yeah, I thought for a second he was thinking about the body triangle from the bottom again. All that's going to do is hold your opponent closer to you at this.
Yeah, it's a very defensive look. It's not a good look for the judges either, to be honest with you, because it's showing them that you're not being proactive unless you start lifting the legs up.
Yeah.
And we've seen that a few times today on the junior card. That's going to get a bit harder though as you get to the adults, I think.
See Sufyan Hussain, they're trying to get a little bit of posture.
Yeah, he's got Jake's got grip of his arm there as well, so he's not allowing him to. There you go, he's got that arm out now.
And again, C-class, so no shots to the head.
Yeah. And he's
now
he's gone up and he's got over. He's over the arc, he's over, he's got it in the right position, he just needs to pull his foot down now. He's got a minute to go, so he's got a good bit of time.
Yeah, got some time. Just needs to, there, he's starting to adjust.
Yeah.
Still a bit of room there, and he's going to pull down on his own. That's lovely.
Yeah, that's on now. So
that's very on.
Now he's going to pull the head down, and let's see what he can do. So he's got that. That's on pretty tight. It's not on the foot either. He's got a bit of room, maybe. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of wiggle room. Otherwise, that tap would come. But pulling down on the head.
Oh, I thought he was tapping them, but he's not. So he's holding the foot so he can't pull out. But there, I mean, there's no grip there now. He almost needs to go with his, put the other foot under.
Yeah.
That would probably be a bit better. Yeah, I think then what it would have been good to do was to switch across and put his foot under the other leg, and I think he could have made that a bit tighter.
But it's going to give Sufyan Hussain something to think about as he's in top position. Again, both athletes sickeningly composed in terms of their energy.
We've seen that a lot today, haven't we?
Oh, it makes
with the younger
makes me
ones.
cross.
Yeah, we're getting out of breath watching them, aren't we, Steve?
That's unbelievable.
As we breathe heavy down the microphone.
Good Lord.
Yeah, but it's been it's another fast start to a fast tempo start.
Yep.
Wow, it's an interesting one actually, because you've got one guy in top position and you've got one guy triangle choke. So you could arguably put that round to Jake because of the triangle attempt. Let's see how round 2.
I mean,
he's got to think about now being on top, because he doesn't want to be on top in a triangle choke, because that's not a good look.
And against Sufyan Hussain, just marches across the cage to start the round.
He almost let him though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He
like, come on.
stayed up with a back against, and I don't think that's a good look. Circle off. Don't stay against the back. I mean, it's worked out well as he got the choke there. He's got the head under the neck. If he can connect his hands, he's got his hands connected, but I don't know how tight. He's obviously not going to commit. He's looking for a single leg, but he's got his head in a bad spot there, really. Oh, that knee to the groin there. Accidental, of course. But good right to break the move.
Good officiating there.
Yeah, he spotted it straight away. It was obviously an accident, but these things happen when they're throwing the knees down low like that.
And the joy of this is you don't need to rush. You take the time you need. Every single male in the audience is going, yeah, take the time you need.
Yeah, that's it. There's no pressure. You've got a 5-minute recovery. Yeah, he's saying to him take his time, which is good. And the thing is, as well, we talked earlier on about how sometimes it's not good to take your time, but with these two, that's not going to be the case. Yeah. There's no cardio issue here. There's no advantage. Oh, look, he's recovered very quickly.
I'm ready to go. Good Lord.
And they're off. Leg kick to start.
And then Slips out of range as Hussain tries to throw.
Well, but he just missed. Of course, there's no headshots here with it being amateur C. Oh, that was very close.
That was lovely, and then just that little low kick.
Full mount as well.
Takes the balance away.
So let's see what he can do here. He's got full control of the he's in mount. He's got his head he's got his arm under his head. What's he going to do with it? Is he? He's
looking to isolate an arm, I think. Yeah.
So he's lifted the arm up. He's gone. He's
going to side. Is he going to?
He's going to try and get his head. He's turned. He's let him turn. So he's lost that position. Well, now he's got it back.
Good work.
He's got to get his
puts
head.
it.
Now he's done it. So he's got a very good grip there. He's just got to get his head, keep it tight, and slide his head down. And he's got an arm triangle there.
And you can hear the corner. Get your head down.
Yeah, he's just not got quite the right angle. Now that looks a bit better. So, okay, so he's got that now. So what he needs to do now is, no, that looks good.
That does look tight. He's rotate round.
He needs to try and
there you go. Yeah.
Now he's flat.
And now rotate.
Right. Just keep him flat. I mean, he's pulling the arm down, but that means the choke's working. Oh,
so
by
close.
The ball.
Yeah, so close. If he managed to get on that belly and rotate round, I think he had that locked up pretty tight.
Round one was close with the triangle attempt, but that was clearly all one way there for Jake. That was definitely Jake's round. So it could be 1-1 or 2-0 going into round three.
Going to have to be one or the other, I think, but I think more likely 1-1.
Wow, it depends how much the judges look at that triangle choke attempt, because he was in that triangle choke for quite a long time. So that could be enough to sway the round.
But how long was it really on for?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of it was the setup for it, the legs coming up. He had to readjust that grip a couple of times.
That was more effective than
absolutely. Absolutely.
So that round's a hard one to score, I feel, but this was a clear one. So I'm edging towards 2-0, but it could be 1-1.
All I know is I've thoroughly enjoyed this one so far.
I'll be telling this guy you need a stoppage. I'll be telling this guy you need to win the round.
You need a stoppage. Jake.
Yeah, that's what I'd be saying if I was in the corner.
Well, last 2-minute stanza to separate them against Sufyan Hussain in the black and red shorts. Jake Farley in the black RDX. Nice body shot.
Kicks. And to think he took that groin shot early on and come back and did all he did in that second round was quite impressive.
Walking knee, and now we exchange some knees, and again trying to get onto the head.
So he's gone for the guillotine again. But what he really wants to do is try and circle off. He's let himself be taken down here, which is a shame. Okay, he's got the choke there, actually.
Well, that's it.
You very tight, actually. That looks very tight, and he's got full control of the body. That looks on to me.
Is letting yourself get taken down the same as jumping the guard? Do you know what I mean?
Look at that grip.
It is tight.
That's a very, very good grip. He's not popping his head out of that. He needs to break the hand, or that is on.
I think.
Has he got his?
I think Farley needs to sort of extend with his hips a little bit, and then pull down as he's.
I think he's managed to get his chin tucked.
But again, the aesthetic here.
It's again, he's in a submission again on the ground. He's not winning the round if he's in a submission.
Looking to tie up the body triangle as well.
I don't think he's got the sub now because he's let his hands go.
Yeah.
Your arms are going to get tired squeezing onto that as well, aren't they?
But he's keeping a hold of the head because he's going to look to try and readjust that grip.
Yeah, he's obviously panicking him because he's going straight for the arm. He's not in the choke now.
No, because...
But he's in the most... He's had the most of this round, and potentially... Yeah, they're saying it there. Potentially a triangle there. And we've already seen him go for the triangle.
Yeah, and he listens from across the cage. He's listening to the corner really well as young Jake Farley.
Yeah.
Sufyan working the body.
Pull that right leg up and get that a bit higher. That seems to be the leg that's over the arm.
I mean, there you go.
Yeah, now that is in the right position. He just needs to hook his feet.
I mean,
I think he's done enough to win round three as well.
I think he might have.
Submission attempts from Jake Farley, for me, are the story of this fight. It was a very, very competitive fight.
That was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Sufyan Hussain, first round, looked very strong, but there was a composure about Farley in the grappling. Very interesting.
I think the submission attempts for me, if you look at damage, obviously the damage is your striking or your submission attempts. we know the rule set for this one, so we're looking at submission attempts, and he pretty much had a solid submission attempt in each round. Round 1 not as strong, but round 2 really strong. Round 3 stronger than round 1. All right, we'll find out.
Absolutely, Mr. Chris Clark stepping into the cage. Let's turn it over to him and make that first fight of our adult card
put your hands
official.
together for both fighters. So after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges have rendered a split decision in favor of your winner. In the red corner, Jake Farley. And let's hear it for your runner-up, Sufyan Hussain.